Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here with another episode of the Bet Win Repeat Show, daily show from Picks and Parlays, where we go over everything we like today on a daily basis. I got two handicappers in here on a regular. Today we got Sean Higgs coming in and Cam Ross, talk some NBA playoffs, probably touch base on the MLB and the NHL, because that's what we do. I got to remind everybody, I'm going to scroll this at the bottom. Don't forget to download the new Picks and Parlay app. It's available on all the app stores or on all the platforms. It's free. Google, Android, Apple, whatever you got, download it, sign up. It's a free app. You get notifications, all that good stuff. So don't forget to download that app as well. If you're looking for contests, this is the page to go, facebook.com. groups/picks and parlay contest. That's where we go for all your contest updates or where you want standings, how to enter, all that, all the rules, everything like that. There's a weekly contest, there's a monthly contest. Join them, cash, money, all that good stuff. Also, let me pull in the update of the contest right now, actually. Here's your contest update. Right now, this is the weekly contest. $200 on the line this week. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 people left. Tate, Brian Gillihan, Eddie Lance, Danny Daniels, Alex Fox, Julie Carly, Mark Andrews, and Anthony Salvato. I'm gonna tell you right now. Or just what's today? Wednesday. Tate's still in it, so we know he's out probably today or tomorrow. I'm gonna call. I don't want to say who I think is gonna win because then I don't want to jinx that person. So I'll say it later off camera to Cam and Sean so they can be my verification of who I want. I don't know. I'm making shit up as I go. $200 prize. These people are still in. Put your pick on the contest page. It's easy contest. Starts every week. It's for cash, dollar bills, y'all. It's minus 130 or better, for Christ's sake. If you can't get a pick every day, minus 130 or better, you shouldn't be gambling or handicapping or betting on sports or doing any of that. Which don't talk to me about that shit. I went 0 for yesterday. Monthly contest. This is the monthly contest. You got to put in 2 picks a day, 30 days, 2 picks a day, minus 130 or better. These are the people, if you're under 500 and halfway through the month, you get cut. These are the people that made the cut and is still in it with, what are we on? Today's the 26th. So we only go to the 30th. So you only got 5 more today and 10 more picks basically left. Jeff Bradley's 33-17. D-Talk, David Tokarski, 33-17 as well. Silky Man, 32-18. Eugene Robertson's right behind him, 32-17-1. And then you got Rodney Molina, Daniel Alexander, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So there's I'll be honest with you, still 10 picks could go either way. It's anybody's game. I hate to say it, but I'm so I don't know, excited about that, but it's anybody's game, just like it is every week. So I don't want to hear any of that. So, but let's get right to it here. Let's just bring in our 2 knucklehead guests for the Wednesday. If I can pull this stuff up, I'm having problems because I can't work technology. Here is Cam Ross. That is Sean Higgs. I'm Detroit Lane. I'm put myself in the middle so I can referee between you. I told Craig I need a referee shirt. Picks and Parlay, like logo right here, just a referee shirt. So for the show, when I have 2 cappers on, if you guys want to debate or argue, I can, blow the whistle. I don't have a whistle.
You can keep them apart.
Yeah, I think I'm too short, but I just go like this. Point that guy. No, wait. No, yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
Blew it.
Listen, folks. Bet Room Repeat. Sean Higgs. Appreciate you coming on. Cam Ross. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. What's going on, gentlemen? How's our Wednesday treating us? Yesterday was horrible. It was like getting nails slowly screwed into my eyeballs. But yeah, that's how yesterday went. It was bad. It was bad. Listen, it's a fade or follow for me at your own risk type situation right now. Friday, Saturday, I couldn't lose. I hit like multiple 2-team, 3-team parlays, all that good stuff. Yesterday, if you would have faded me, you'd have hit a 4-team parlay. You'd have hit multiple 2-team parlays. You'd have had all kinds of single bet winners.
All kinds of single bets. Just
All
covering
kinds
it.
of single bag winners.
I had a bad day yesterday. It happens. I went 2-7 on my baseball yesterday. I mean, I couldn't.
Honestly, I don't think I went over. I think I won something somewhere, but it was.
I had a bad day.
Yeah,
it happens.
It wasn't
What
great.
am I gonna do? We got to move on. It's got to put behind you. A couple bullpen implosions cost you from a break-even day to a losing day.
Yeah, for sure in baseball. Particularly the Pirates. That really hurt me yesterday.
Yeah. You're up 7-2, win the game. But that's why the Pirates are a bad team.
Fair.
I know our girl Hannah's a big Pirate backer, and you're off to a nice start, but you'll see that's the kind of stuff that separates a good team.
Right.
Not even a bad team. That's from a bad team to being a team that's on the rise. You can't blow 7-2 games.
No, you can't. You just can't. That's fair. Speaking of baseball, we do have a couple early games going on. Rangers, Reds, second inning, 0-0. Red Sox, Orioles just started as well.
Yeah, the Rangers, Reds. The Rangers just had the bases loaded with nobody out, and the ball didn't leave the infield.
Well,
that's why I bet the Reds today, because that's the way that my Texas. I had Texas the last 2 games. They walked 3 guys in the 8th inning on Monday. Yesterday, 6 runs in the bottom of the 8th. I mean, goodbye. I'll take the Reds today.
Yep, up 6-0 after 7.5 innings. After 6 innings.
Yeah.
So my stance to talk about that series, because Higgs, I was on the same side. I was on Rangers both first 2 games, and then so this morning I'm sitting there and I'm going, you know what? Screw this! Like the stubbornness in me wanted to take the Rangers out of spite on the 3rd game to just like kind of stay with it and not play them getting swept kind of situation.
No, that's what you got to think.
Honestly, I saw your headlines from last night. And you were on the Reds. I was like, shit, I'm not taking that break.
The whole, no way that team could get swept. The team gets swept. That's why they have losing streak. That's why the Pirates win 7 in a row, because somebody's losing 3 in a row. And now Texas has dropped a couple in a row. Now, coming into that series, the Reds, they were favored in that game 1. And I'm like, I can't bet the Reds, even though I should, because why is a team on a 6 or 7 game losing streak favored over a team that's won 2 in a row, whatever? But the Reds are playing that bad. I couldn't bet them. So obviously I had to fade a 7-game loser and bet Texas.
Right.
And then Dane Dunning comes in and the bullpen comes in. You walk 3 guys and I lose that game.
Yeah. And then
I'm like, you know what? Bad loss. I'm still taking the next day. Texas is a better team. The Reds, I think, are going to be a bad team.
Right.
The Reds are a bad team. You don't have to think.
And they scored. It was 6-0 or 7-0. It was 7-1, 6-0, and then 7-1 in the 8th.
7-1, yeah. And then bang, bang, bang. So
no, and then you got like a team like the Rockies today. No way the Rockies could sweep the Indians, right? I mean, they've outscored them 11-1. I'm sure people will take Cleveland. Oh, they can't lose again.
Yeah, I like
baseball is a streaky league. Teams lose 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. They win 4, 5, 6 in a row. Ride them. You'll make some money.
Scott comes in every day to remind me the Tigers won on days they win. Because I am. Here's the thing.
I'm not sweep today.
I'm not betting the Tigers. I'm not betting against them, but I'm not betting with them either. I'm just going to be just. It's an emotional thing for me, folks. I can't do it. I'm not emotionally strong enough to put my money on the Tigers, because then I'm going to watch the game and then I just want to be a fan. So
just want to hang out,
well, right? Yeah.
Just want to hang out.
Am I the only one, real quick, I don't want to shift gears from baseball. We'll go back to baseball, but am I the only one sick of seeing Aaron Rodgers walk into the everywhere on social media? Aaron Rodgers walking into the Jets facility with a Jets hoodie on.
They're going to win games, but they're not going to win a title. They're not going to win a title.
Give me the under 9. I'll take the under 9 with them.
I saw a prop somebody put. It was probably just a meme joke, whatever. Does he finish the season?
I think he will.
No, he's mental, and I don't mean mental like crazy. Like he's out there. He's Kyrie out there.
Exactly, and you're bringing
That's kind of out there though. Kyrie thinks the Earth is flat.
I think Aaron Rodgers does too, bro.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is definitely a 9/11 inside job guy. I mean, I don't care about anti-vaxxing. Sure. I'm not like the whole anti-vaxxing. That's fine. I don't care about that. I mean, I didn't take a vaccine. I had it when it first came out. I haven't had it since. I mean,
me neither.
I'm not. I don't begrudge him for not taking a vaccine, which they say now that's not even a vaccine. It's just a booster. I mean, that's a whole nother discussion.
Right.
That's fine. But in New York City, those cats, they still wear masks and have plastic up. And I mean, that's not going to fly over there. You know, I mean, he's going to say something that's going to get the people wacky. And he could be a flat earther.
The media is already scrutinizing him in general because he's Aaron Rodgers. Okay. I mean, that's just goes along with being Aaron Rodgers and being as talented as he has been in the past. Now you add on, it's like, it's pouring gas on the fire already. New York media, in New York media they'll just eat him alive.
The same Wisconsin with one newspaper.
Yeah, he's used to national media, great, but now city media, like local media, I guess is the best term. They're going to eat him alive, and I just think there's not enough mushrooms and seclusion places he can go.
There's no darkness.
Yeah, there's not enough darkness.
There's no caves.
Aaron, there's not. You can ask Kyrie. He'll show you the flat route out of New York.
And how? Right, bro. I mean, I discussed this on a show because I guess it wasn't a terrible trade. I mean, the bad part of the trade is the money for the Jets. All right, you swap first round picks, you give up one next year. I don't hate it. I mean, I would have signed Lamar. I mean, the guy's 15 years younger, or 13 years younger than he is. That's the guy I think Buffalo and Miami would have been more concerned about, as opposed to a guy who's 40, who now he's going to be locked down if he retires after next year. Because how do you want to? You're not beating Allen. You're not beating Burrow. You're not beating Mahomes. And we'll add in every other up-and-comer in that league. You have Miami, which could take a step forward. Like Tua, I mean, who knows what Tua is with his brain problem. He's got an injury problem. Tua's got an injury problem. The kid out in the Chargers quarterback's pretty good himself.
Justin Herbert.
You have some better teams here. I think the NFC is kind of wide open. You could have went to Tampa Bay. You could have went to Atlanta. You could have.
Yeah, the AFC is
wide open.
Why do you come here?
I feel like the next 5 years, the AFC champion is going to win the Super Bowl just because the AFC is so much heavier. It's like the Western Conference in the NBA 10 or so years ago.
You have three great I mean, Allen. I'm going to put Allen below Burrow and Mahomes because I think we saw last year. We saw a step back from him last year, and you saw Daniel Jones step forward with his new coach.
Right.
So, Allen might be an okay quarterback. He's not Mahomes or Burrow, right? I mean, and the Jets. What are we doing here? Coming out here, Jets.
Wow. I just think that the Jets are. This sets them back a couple, 5 years, in my opinion. This trade is going to. I think it's a great deal for Green Bay. This trade is, if we just look at the numbers,
he wasn't going to play for him anyway, so he has a great deal when you get an extra second-round pick and a third-round pick, and you lose $90 million off your salary cap.
Or they won that trade, I should say.
Sure.
And maybe this helps Zach Wilson a little bit. Maybe you learn a little bit from.
No, he said in January he's going to terrorize him every practice.
Yeah. Hey, listen. There's some jokes going around Twitter. Twitter's all over. I love Zach Wilson.
Listen, I said this in a show, and you guys agree. People think quarterbacks come in, they're saviors to teams. You're going to a bad team. The team is a top 5 pick because they're trash. Right. And probably 7 out of 10 times that team has a new head coach that's looking to. It's a tough situation unless you're really a transcendent talent, which is rare. I mean, it's rare to get one, be a Hall of Fame kind of guy. You're going to be a whatever. It's going to take a while for you to get good on a bad team with a new head coach.
Now Aaron Rodgers is going to start putting in his requests for receivers and weapons because we all know Aaron Rodgers has the tendency to where if he throws the ball to you and you drop it, he won't throw it back. And there's a bunch of young kids, the youngsters.
They're all excited about that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
take the under. Take the under.
Take the under and move on.
You'll have that. You'll have that cash by October because they're going to be 1-6.
For sure.
And I don't even know what their schedule's like. Right? I'm just saying I'm going.
I don't care what their schedule like. I just know who they play in their division, and it's not going to be good for them. I'm not a fan. I wish he stayed in Green Bay as a Lions fan. I want to keep playing him. I don't care. I saw all these Lions fans go, "Oh, bye-bye. The angry man can't hurt us no more." I'm like, that angry man ain't hurt us. He ain't hurt us in years. I want that quarterback at the end of his career. Like he's at the end of his career. He's not 5 years ago, Aaron Rodgers. No, I don't want to play that dude. I don't want to play that dude. But I want to play this dude.
I'll play this guy.
Lenny.
I'll play this guy all day.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready? Commanders, Browns, Cowboys, Broncos, Raiders, Dolphins.
That's the opening schedule?
Yes, are their first 6.
Commanders.
Commanders.
Win.
This is why.
Run it down again. Commanders,
Browns, Cowboys, Broncos, Raiders, Dolphins. But 5 of those they play the Commanders at home, and then they run off 7 in a row on the road.
All those other games on the road, they had 7 straight on the road?
That's what it says. It's probably going to change, but it's what it says. But after that first little batch, it goes Miami, New England, New York, Buffalo, Miami, New England, Kansas City, Chargers, Eagles.
But that's not an easy. All right, the Commander game.
The back half is nuts.
Hold on a second. You're saying that's an easy thing. I think Cleveland, if Deshaun Watson's got a year under his belt, he can be okay out there. And you got a coach on a hot seat that needs to be something done. That's not an easy game, home or away. Dallas is not some easy cakewalk. The Raiders, I don't know what you're getting out of Raiders. That could be a tough game. I mean, that's not some easy schedule. We're going to be 5-0 or something.
They lose to Washington.
The first 7 isn't bad, but the next 7, they have Buffalo twice. The Dolphins, the Patriots, the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Eagles in the next 7.
Well, I'm not that high on the Patriots. I mean, I'm
just saying, but that's the goal. Yeah. But they start with the Patriots and then they go through the gauntlet.
That Denver, we've all but written off Denver. They got a new coach, and you got Russell in there. Maybe a year he could be a little better in year 2 with a new coach. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not an easy game either. Like people think it's like, oh, well, this is great. Aaron Rodgers going to go 14-3. What are you talking? At best, they're 4-3. Yeah. They could have 2 wins.
That's a win. I mean,
4-3 is huge. You go 6 road games and you're 4-3. Yeah, that's an awesome season.
Excuse me. The Browns game is before the Commanders. That's a preseason game.
All right.
This is a true statement, by the way. This is a true statement. The last pass that Aaron Rodgers threw as a Packer was to a Detroit Lions defensive back. I would like to say
in history.
I have a little bit of me when he left. Like my first initial thought when I you knew he was leaving for a while, but when it was official, I saw Aaron Rodgers' last game as a Packer in Detroit. I saw that game. I was there. That's the game I went to in November, and we whooped his ass. So I will take that. I will live a happy. I will die a happy man now. But
I want to take you guys. It's either you guys or Minnesota, I think, to win the division. But I gotta see. I didn't look at the odds yet to see what they are yet. For
the Vikings do what the Vikings do. The Vikings always look like a 14-3 team. They always look like a good Kansas City team, but they always end up like a mediocre, like above average. They're just an above average. Like they're a B team. They're not in the elite teams, I don't think. But
they look real 15-2 for a while,
right?
But then they finish completely 10-7ish.
Yeah, they finished 10-7 for sure. I think the Lions win 10 games this year. I take it. That's it though. I don't know. Maybe 11-6. I think like that. I think they compete with the Vikings for the division. I don't know. I don't think it's a walk-away. I don't think by any means Lions fans that are going, the Lions are going to dominate the division are stupid. Those fans are not smart people.
Reds up 2-0, by the way, already.
Yeah, they scored 2 in the second. They scored 2 in the second after the Rangers had the bases loaded with nobody out.
Orioles up 1-0 too.
Yeah, first batter of the game.
Let's switch gears to the NBA playoffs though, because I really want to get you guys' take on that. Or you're raising your hand now.
Go ahead, finish your opening. But yeah,
I was just gonna say I want to get you guys' take on it because I know you're big in the NBA, Cam Ross, and me and Higgs kind of side to the
10-1.
We're assassins.
10-1 last 11 in the midday money show with NBA. So 10-1.
Cam Ross is like you remember the movie The Expendables? He's the guy that comes up in the hallway with the automatic 12 gauge that just goes boom, 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 boom. That's Cam in the NBA. Me,
I like the Expendables movies.
Are like snipers. We're like, pew, One shot, then we wait 7 days. Pew, another shot. So that's
wait a month.
Yeah.
Especially during the regular season.
That's what I'm talking about. So, Cam Ross, you raised your hand first. You buzzed in quicker. What's your first take on the NBA playoffs? We
just
need a
real
buzzer.
Quick. I just want to show that the NBA and the city of Atlanta that I'm in had no faith in the Hawks and actually had a Janet Jackson concert tomorrow night scheduled for the Hawks Arena, but now they have to move it because the Hawks won last night.
Damn it, Janet!
That's a true story. Like Janet was supposed to be here tomorrow night, but the Hawks won, so now they gotta.
When's her last good album?
Probably this may be the start. This may be in her last one.
I mean, the one after Control, where she was dancing in that black and white video around, and she had light curly hair.
I remember Nasty Boys. Is that her? Don't mean a thing.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to like 88.
Hold on. Sean Higgs singing Janet Jackson in the 80s.
Right? Was that the 80s?
Go for it.
I'm Janet, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. That was the hottest Janet Jackson has ever. Back then, Janet Jackson, she could do whatever she wanted. She could have whatever she liked in T.I. Okay, the voice, okay? She could have whatever she liked. She was good back then. That was it. But then, Michael died, and I used to, conspiracy guy that I am, I used to tell people that I think they're the same person. Michael and Janet, really the same person. The Jackson family is just trying to double dip on production and stuff. And then people will be like, man, you're crazy. And then, some of my conspiracy theories are just off the wall to get people's reaction. Like you tell somebody who's a big Michael Jackson fan that he thinks that he really didn't die. He just reincarnated himself as Janet Jackson. He's dressing in drag this whole time, and he's really not dead. He just wanted to be less famous. And people watch people's reaction, and they will go, "Holy shit!"
We just lost 8 viewers. What are you talking about? I mean, come on.
I know.
That's not even a fun conspiracy. Like flat Earth is something we could talk about and have laughs about.
I'm saying Michael and Janet are the same person. They've been that way the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time.
What's your thoughts on Paul Abdul?
Oh boy, I'm going down a rabbit hole here.
Yeah,
you know what? I just thought about that because I'm thinking
we found the rabbit hole.
I remember. I guess it was. She came out. I guess it was like a freshman or sophomore year back in 89, 90. And I remember Keanu Reeves was in the Rush video with her. Just so you know.
Oh,
Rush. He's in the video.
Rush.
Hey man, whatever we got to do to keep Higgs singing, I'm cool with it.
Whatever we need to do, man.
Whatever we have to do to keep it like it's like a little short spurts, but he keeps singing to us, so I'm cool with it.
I mean, besides Janet Jackson ruining the NBA playoffs now with a concert, what's our other takes on the NBA basketball games?
Bucks in 7.
Bucks. Whoa, look at this.
Bucks are plus 110 to win the series, and are down.
Yeah, they're down 3-1,
and they're favored to win the series.
Yeah. Bucks in 7.
We don't believe in me at all.
No.
Davis says take the points from Miami.
I got to take. I mean, it's up to 13. It was 11 on Monday.
That's probably a thing, but still Bucks in 7.
All right.
I mean, although the games have been blowouts, so the spread really hasn't mattered.
Yeah.
I will say this: yesterday, the couple bets that I did win, surprisingly, baseball and hockey were horrible to me, but the NBA was nice. I took everything I could plus points, all the dogs.
Yeah.
I had the Hawks plus points. I had the Timberwolves plus points. I had the Clippers plus points.
The Clippers, they laid an egg.
Yeah,
Kawhi Leonard's so disappointing.
Man, that whole team.
But
I can't stand the Phoenix Suns, and it's just because the little.
I saw someone talking about how Kawhi should retire.
The little fellow.
He's got that arthritic knee.
Oh, Kawhi?
He should hang it up if he can't play.
He's got a torn meniscus.
Well, he said it could be arthritic.
For 5 years.
And he tore his meniscus in the same knee he tore his ACL.
I mean, I hate when guys are never the same after injury. I don't care what sport it is. It's tough because they're gamers. They want to come in and play, and then
what's crazy is then there's guys like that, and then there's other guys like Henry Rowan Gardner, break his arm, and he's got all this and that. But no, there's a lot of guys who have come back and they're the kid
did you just quote that movie? I was just gonna say, why do I know that name? And the movie where his mom just floated.
Yeah, just floated.
Floated.
That would have been a 500-footer. Kato would have crushed that ball.
I think I could hit that bitch up.
I would, yeah.
I'm just saying.
There's guys who come back and they're better than they were before after an injury. It's just, I guess it's just the luck of the draw. I don't know really how to say it, but Kawhi is really teetering on that line of what could have been, with Grant Hill, Brandon Roy, Derrick Rose. Although, unlike those other guys, Kawhi got some rings prior to.
Always, again, you mentioned good guys there. It's like, what if? Like, you felt like somebody like, Penny Hardaway got hurt and Grant Hill get hurt and these guys, it's like, I hate when guys get hurt. Like, really good guys get hurt, so they're never the same. Like, I'll probably get back to like somebody like Donnie Mattingly. Like, I mean, guy get a bad back, goes out. Something like I'll go back to like my childhood. I mean, I'm sure there are players like that nowadays. Maybe there aren't. Like somebody like Eric Davis was awesome. And also Ken Griffey was a guy.
Yeah.
Never were the same after he got hurt. Like Bo Jackson.
He broke his hand playing with his kid. God.
Like just crazy stuff.
Something like that happened to I forgot who was it? NFL. Like they were playing with the dog and the whatever, throwing the ball or whatever, or something in the kid, and he stepped on the ball like in the yard and like swoop and Achilles, like blew out his Achilles. And it was something so random like that. Yeah. And it was like, you just hate to see it because it never came back from that injury. Freak accident, just in the backyard kind of thing.
Like I'm not a big Clay guy, but Clay's another guy. He was, had some
buckets.
Kirby Puckett. I mean, we can go on and on. I mean, especially when we're talking about Janet Jackson and Paul Abdul in 80s baseball.
Well, that's fair. Talk to me about this Golden State Kings game, you guys, because Golden State -2 on the road. Why? Because is it really because of De'Aaron? I want to call him DeAndre. I know his name's De'Aaron Fox. Is he that? Like, he's doubtful, but
no, he's gonna play. They've already said he's gonna play.
Oh, okay.
But no, that's a big deal. But also, the Warriors looked great at home the last 2 games, but the Kings killed themselves in the first 2 to beat them. Even when it was 2-0, you could tell the Warriors were just like, If the Warriors, I personally think the Warriors are going to get it done tonight. I think the Kings have an issue.
Yeah, I mean, this was a -1.5. Then he's at it, went to 4. It's come down. Now it's up to 2 again. I'd much rather have no Fox at all, a +4, than him playing and he's going to shoot to see how he feels. He's got to get in a rhythm, whatever. What's that, a fractured finger? I mean,
it's on his hand, though. I don't know.
I'm on the other team. I'm hammer fisting his hand with the ball in it. All right, you can call me for reaching in. I don't care. I mean, let's see how good it is.
I'm fouling him for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely swiping at that ball when I'm trying to hit that finger. I ain't even lying. You got to try and hit that.
Well, finger. I'm gonna hit the finger. Like I'm not even gonna try. Like I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah, for sure.
Give me a foul. Give me 2. I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm just trying to make it really hard on him.
For me, it's a fade the injury report. I'm taking the Kings though. In Golden State.
It is, but now he's back, so it's like it messes up the thing. If he's out, guys are going to rally.
Right.
That's just long term. It's hurtful.
Like the beam deal, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, let's think about it. Memphis was down 3-1. Right. What's his name was out. The game they won, he wasn't playing.
Ja,
yeah.
Yanni was out. They won that game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what you see. Now you got a guy back. I don't know how it's going to respond. But on the flip side, this was a tough game to say. Again, a +4, give me the points. Even an opener at 1.5 or that Kings open at 1.5 and now they're +2. I'm not interested because as the Kings are just a team that was, I think, disrespected all season. No one gave them a shot.
Right.
And the Warriors, as bad as they are with 11 road wins, are they a team it's a championship team? It's a Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame players, role players. You have a team I hate when they taking a game off and say, well, we'll turn it on in the playoffs. But this is a kind of team like that can turn on the playoffs. So it's. I don't want to bet this game right now.
And the Kings, a couple of their guys, specifically Kevin Herter, has been nowhere. I think he's like 2 for 19 in the series or something crazy like that.
Okay.
His offense isn't translating. Keegan Murray, he hasn't been awesome. And I think whatever the hell Draymond is saying to those young kids, it's bothering them.
Well, I know what kids, I can say anything.
Yeah, I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
I know what he's saying. That's for a different show that I don't think.
Also, wrong show. But no, wrong show. I think by halftime tonight we'll know if the moment's too big for the Kings.
Yeah. I think this is a great live. If you're an in-play bettor, I think the Kings-Warriors game is where you could make some money depending on. Like, I'm going to watch the first half of that game to see if I can make some money.
And not even just the Kings here in this spot. How about the Cavs kind of play a little softy ball too? Like, that could be a team that kind of overachieved for the season. All right, they brought in Mitchell, whatever, but it's not a team that has a lot to fall back on in its history and play. So I could see them folding up a shop here and getting swept out. Same, and then the Kings as well. You got a bunch of young guys, never been there. And then you got a guy on the other side, besides Curry talking with the ball, drilling 40-footers.
Right.
You mentioned Draymond. He's going to play a little dirty. He's going to say, I see them both.
Draymond going to do Draymond things. Are we surprised? I'm shocked that the Lakers I wasn't. So here's the thing. I know they came alive at the end of the year, rallied and all that, but do you really expect them to go far in the playoffs?
No.
Okay.
I expect them to win this series, though.
This was expected the whole time.
Yeah.
They're going to not get close to a title.
It's a Memphis spot tonight, though, right?
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
I think they're fighting for their life.
-4, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Lakers. I'm just saying, if AD comes to play, there's no answer on the other side, and that should be enough to win the game. But I mean, Morant's awesome. What are you gonna say? The guy averages 30 points a game. I get it. LeBron's LeBron. Yeah. But again, this series is one thing. Next round, something different.
They're gonna have they're gonna have the Kings of the Warriors in the next round. I think.
Yeah, and let's be honest, that if they get the Kings. Are you going to be shocked if the Lakers win that series?
Well, the Lakers beat the Warriors like 3 out of 4 times.
But again, that's I throw that out because the regular season NBA with the way these guys take off and don't play and crap like that, I can't. That is
and nobody cares.
I can't. That has zero influence on my decision in playoff basketball.
Yeah, what teams are doing now is they're doing enough to
make the playoffs and then
miss the bubble.
Yep, get in there and that's that.
That's fair.
And like the Warriors and Lakers, you got established Hall of Fame type guys and superstars that are be like, all right, well, time to go to work. We got our lunch. Here we go. We're coming to play.
Yep.
That's fair. All right. Why don't we everybody give out a free play? Tell them what you got going on. What do you like today? Somebody give me some free stuff, and then we'll roll on out of here. We'll plug everybody and we'll get on going. Higgs, go ahead. You start first.
I'm just looking to see what I got written down here from free picks today and baseball. I mean, we got a bunch because you know where I'm going to go with all baseball stuff. I do like the Nationals today, a plus 180 with Gore on the hill.
I like that.
He's as bad as the Nats could be. Bad offense. They've looked bad. They traded their way. They're good guys. They got a bunch of top prospects back who are supposed to be good. He's pitched well. Gray's, and Senga for the Mets. No, laying $2 with this guy. No, thank you. The Mets, to me, they're a good team, but at a plus 180, I got a solid young pitcher, a guy who's not seen a lot. Give me the 180 with Gore and the Nats here. And the NBA wise, I guess my favorite tonight. I believe it or not, I kind of like the Nets. I think I do have Miami as a free pick in the Midday Money Show, but I'll say the Knicks here because I think the Cavs, I've talked about the Kings. It's just a young team, and I think they'll fold up. I don't know. Knicks look like they're a little hungry and desperate. I know take a desperate team, but I can't do it. How about, make it a Knicks over for the show? Knicks over 2-2.
There you go. Knicks over. Okay, we'll take that. What about you, Cam Ross?
Over 202. Wow.
That series in game 1 was a 216. It's come all the way down.
Yeah, and the game 3 was 99-79. Was the final score.
What do you like today, Cam?
I like the Warriors, but I also like AD over his 22. His player probably 22 points, 23 points, whatever it is. I think AD is going to show up. AD was terrible in the last game, and LeBron, had 20 and 20. The Lakers won, but AD wasn't there. I think this is what Higgs said earlier, what other people have said earlier. I think this is one of those games where AD can come on in because I think the Lakers are going to win this series, but with the Nuggets and the Suns already through, and no matter what, the Lakers' opponent is going to play one more game. I think the Lakers want to get this over with.
Yeah,
because they're like LeBron, even AD.
They need the rest.
Yeah, he's been in the league for 12 years. Let's sit down for a little while. So I think AD is gonna run it up and dominate inside because they really have nobody for him. If the Lakers play through him, they have nobody for him.
That's fair. Julie Carly wants Rickett to give us some KBO. Rickett, if you're still in the chat, give us some Korean baseball.
Korean baseball, Julie, come on.
Ricket's good at it. Don't
knock
it. I'm telling you. I don't know why.
Well, she needs Korean baseball because the Cardinals. She's got a Cardinal shirt on. She's in for a long season.
Oh, Julie, it's going to be bad. That's okay. We can drink our sorrows away together.
We can talk about something else.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget, use the promo code MLB. Save yourself 20% off of all of Cam Ross and Sean Higgs premium plays at picksandparlays.net. This has been the Bet Win Repeat Show. Don't forget to check out Sean Higgs on Midday Money as well. Comes on right before this show. Same Bet channel, just an hour before. You can follow him on Winning Free Picks YouTube channel. Or you can just pick some parlays. He streams it on the same channel. So we're all the same. We're all one big, happy, dysfunctional family, folks. So that's what we are. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Rick, I already know. She already knows.
Deuce and Bears.
It's a rough one.
Deuce on Bears. There we go. Money line. KBO. All right, I'm on it. That's going to do it for the Bet Win Repeat Show. We appreciate you guys stopping by, giving us a thumbs up, viewing, commenting, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys on the next one. Good luck unless you are.